put a bunch of different names on his companies, and they were still owned by him, but run by somebody else as the front man.
Which I
They showed that on there.
That court, all that was all for show.
Yeah, it was bullshit for sure.
Because the word court means game.
That's right.
You know, you play basketball on the court, you play tennis on the court, and they call it a racket.
That's right.
You know,
Racket.
hey, it's all a game, man.
That's right.
Yeah. How you gonna bring? Rockefeller owns the court. Rockefeller, that name Rockefeller is really Rothschild.
Yeah.
We found out that the Rockefellers are really the American version of the Rothschilds.
That's right.
So they own the courts. So how are you going to bring them to court? But they do it for the public to see. See, they finally got that bastard Rockefeller. See, he's in court. See how he's sweating? He's sweating?
Yeah,
it's a big joke, man.
Yeah, but when was the last time you seen a Rockefeller in court?
Yeah.
Never. Now you got this guy, Jay Rockefeller. He's a senator of, I believe, Virginia. And this guy been a senator for I don't know how long, man.
God knows how.
For like 30 years
Yeah,
and running.
Just a senator.
And he tells the presidents what to do, and he's a senator, man.
Yeah.
What that tell you?
Hey, they showed you that in the movie Casino, when they told the guy, what's his name, the head of the casino.
He was the front guy. I think his name was Sam.
No, not Green.
Rothstein.
No, the character De Niro played.
Rothstein.
Yeah, Sam Rothstein. They told him, just take a beverage job. Just
take another job.
Just take another job.
But he really runs.
But he really runs the casino.
Yeah, he really runs
The front guy was a
Philip
guy
Green.
named Philip Green.
Yeah, Philip Green.
And they said he ain't no real boss. He's just a front guy.
They
man.
knew it, and they
he said
knew
the
it.
guy that was running the whole thing was Rothstein. And that's a true story.
Like
man.
that's
Obama.
right.
Obama is the perfect front man.
If people in America see, like I was telling KB the other day,
Yeah.
'cause now he's beginning to listen to
Oh
me,
yeah,
man.
that idiot.
All right. If people are in America's young. America's only like 200 years old.
Yeah.
A little bit more than 200 years
Little
old.
older, yeah, a little older.
Right. Over there in Europe, Spain, that civilization goes back more than 500 years.
That's true.
That's right.
All right.
It's true.
Italy. That's why they call Spain and Italy, they call it the old world.
The old
That's
world.
right.
So those people over there in Spain and Italy and Portugal and all those European countries and Germany, they all know about conspiracies. They know how it works. When they put a president in, this guy, he's an inside guy. The Americans are just starting to figure this shit out, man.
That's right.
And the majority of the Americans don't even know that the presidents, they think that that's the highest office that you can have, the leader of the free world. What the fuck does that mean, man?
It's all bullshit.
That's why, you know what? I don't give a fuck about these people, man.
That's right. Let him go.
When the Mossad, when they had that tornado, the video I said that tornado hit Oklahoma. I said, everybody was crying. I said, fuck them people, man.
That's it.
That's
You
right.
know?
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I was watching a documentary. They were going into the mafia. Now, the Sicilian mafia, which the mafia really goes back to Palermo,
That's right.
Sicily. Some of the baddest mobsters came out of Palermo, Sicily, the Sicilian mob.
Yeah,
And they
those are
detest,
niggas, man. Those are niggas.
man, they detest this so-called American mob. They hate them with a passion.
Yeah.
Because they're looking at them, they say, look, man, because of you guys, you fucked up everything. You so-called American mob. Because the Sicilians, they had something called omerta. And omerta was the code of silence. They, and they were really good at it. But the American, most of the stuff about the mob came out of the so-called American mob. Because they couldn't wait to talk, man.
That's right.
Because they were
The mob was a secret society,
That's
man.
right.
The Black Hand.
Yep.
All right, that was a secret society, man. This crack, these Rothschilds. That whole concept of secret societies, and I said this before, they got that from Jake, man.
That's right.
Secret orders, man.
That's right.
I mean, Jake in the prison system, they'll take a piece of fucking toilet paper, all right, and they'll have a guy write so small that even with a magnifying glass you can't see that shit. So these CEOs are trying to break down their codes and they can't. They can't. And they become institutionalized. Because they love it. After a while, they love being in there, man.
That's right.
You let a nigga out, he'll knock a white woman over the head, steal a purse, and walk away. Because he want to go back in there, man.
Yeah.
Them niggas got a hellified way of making shit. Niggas make a grilled cheese with an iron.
Yeah.
With an iron and a towel, the nigga will make a grilled cheese
They
sandwich.
make whoosh, which is alcohol. They might take orange juice and let it get spoiled, and it converts into alcohol, man.
For a while, make a shank out of toilet.
I got a
paper.
cousin. I got a cousin up there in the lockup, right in Connecticut. This motherfucker told me they make something. They call it mofongo. They take a bunch of potato chips and they crush it up, add a little water to it, and they make like a paste, and they make like a pan de lio. But they use the grinded up potato chips, and they kind of make like
a taco shell,
like a not a shell, but kind of like a batter, and they put cheese and meat in it, and they wrap it up, and they put the shit in a sock and throw it in the dryer, and it spins around and it gets heated up, and then it reforms with the cheese melted inside, and then they eat the shit. They put it in the dryer. They call it a mofongo. They doing that in fucking upstate in Connecticut because of the food there is shitty. So they
Mofongo. Eggs and
Hey, that's what them niggas doing. They got creative ways of making shit, man. And they use potato chips and do it and shit. So Jake
will figure shit out.
Yeah,
man.
Jake will make anything comfortable, man.
Yep. And one thing about Jake, they do make shit comfortable, man.
Yeah.
You know, they figure I'm here, they caught me, let me make the best of it, man.
Yeah.
Because I even got caught up with that shit. Remember when we were down there, man? I said, man, I might as well just enjoy, just lay back, wait till something happens, you know? That's how Jake is, man.
Yeah, Jake is adapts. They're adaptable, man.
Adaptability.
Esau, man, they kill him. Crackers go to jail. They try to hang themselves. Them white boys. Esau can't deal with. I don't know how they gonna deal with slavery when we get them. I don't know how
Those
they
crackers that are in these prisons, those neo-Nazis and shit, a lot of those are Jake anyway. They think they're crackers, man.
Yeah.
And like this guy, Bull Connor, I believe that guy was a Jake.
Yeah.
Because he hated the hell out of Jake, man. He said, that's a nigga. That's a nigga hating nigga. You know?
Yeah.
A black Irish, man.
Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore.
They said snared in holes. You know what the word system means? It's from the Latin. It means pit. Now, what's a pit? A pit is a hole. So they're snared in holes, trapped in the system.
That's right.
Like child support. That's one of them holes, man.
Yeah, that child support.
You know, child support. That's a big hole.
That's wicked, man.
You know, many a nigga, I fell down that hole.
Big hole, man.
It's wicked.
And the IRS goes to 3 guys in Europe. None of that IRS money goes back to build roads and all that. That goes to Europe, man. You know?
Yeah, the IRS, that's a good point. The IRS is a whole, the child support's a whole.
That ain't nothing but a fucking collection agency. You know what I found out? I was going into the history of banks. The reason why they set up a bank was to fund a war machine. The reason why they set up the IRS, which was a victory tax in World War II, that was to finance the war machine, man. You know?
That's why Smedley Butler, there's a book.
He said wars are a racket.
War's a racket. He said Smedley Butler, he was kind of funny. He said, look, Al Capone ran a racket in 3 states. I could have taught him how to run rackets in countries because they were going to war, and Smedley Butler is a general. They were going to war in different countries. He said I could have taught Capone how to run rackets on other countries, and he just ran rackets in 3 states. One of them being Illinois.
Yeah.
Chicago, where he was.
Yeah. Florida.
Yep, Florida.
Yeah, shit going on in Florida.
Yeah, but the bottom line is this. This man is out. You can see this man's going down a tornado in Oklahoma.
Yeah, man.
They're getting flooded out in Texas. What's that? What part of Antonio, Texas? They're getting flooded out over there. All right, all kind of shit is happening, man. These crackers.
Ice surge.
What's that?
Don't forget about those ice surges they have. They're like clumps of ice. Look like snow and just crushed the outside.
Right. What do you call it? What do you call that shit? The hell. In certain Midwestern countries, states, the hell, some of them as big as softballs, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Sock somebody in the damn head.
My mother told me that.
Say it louder, brother.
I said my mother said they had a race war going on at
Recently?
Yeah. Like
well, the brother just said his mother. I guess your mother from down south, right? She said there was a big race war down there in Virginia Beach.
Oh yeah.
Beach.
the white people was talking shit and then Jakes was just, grabbing all of them up.
Yeah, well, Jake is getting tired of it, man. See, Esau thinks that magic is going to work. The magic's gone. The Most High took the magic, man. Ain't no more white magic. It's all black magic now.
That's right, man.
Black magic time.
Black magic time. It ain't Giuliani time no more, man.
That's right, man.
The white man's time is done. All right?
Benito.
Yeah, see these white boys in the gym pumping up on steroids. Hey, Jake, see when Jake go in the gym and work out, Jake don't need to go to the gym. Jake will have a weight bench or they just do pull-ups. These Jakes, man, out here fuck these white boys up, man. When Jake really go in that real spirit, man, these old puffed up white boys on steroids, man, you have a little slim Jake that'll knock one of them crackers out, man.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, bro, man.
Like Brock Lesnar.
You get a regular slim little wiry Jake on the street that'll knock Brock Lesnar out, man. The Jake is just natural. They're born hard in the ghetto. Jake come up knowing how to fight, brawling, sparring. All them crackers, man, all them big, swelled up steroid crackers. Get the fuck out of here, man. Jake will beat the shit out of their ass.
Let's close with this scripture, Micah. Micah 5 and 7.
Like Vin Graham said, those some hard pipe hitting niggas.
Yeah.
Micah chapter 5 verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots, and I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds, and I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands, and I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee. So will I destroy thy cities, and I will execute vengeance in anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
Yeah, because we can't even begin to explain how the Most High going to jack this place up. All right?
Yeah.
Hey, notice it said thy groves. You know what comes to mind? The Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
But you don't even hear. Hey, they did a story about the Bohemian Grove way back in 1981. That's the only time you ever really saw a story on it. ABC News with Frank Reynolds. That was way back in 1981.
That's right.
Bohemian Grove. Yep.
Bohemian Grove.
Yep. Anyway, with that, we're going to close up.